From the dark forces of space to twisted minds that haunt our nightmares, villains have been the lifeblood of cinema, leaving an unforgettable mark on viewers worldwide. Today, we're counting down the top 10 iconic movie villains of all time. Starting off our list at number 10 is the silent, relentless slasher himself, Michael Myers from Halloween. Created by John Carpenter, Myers represents pure, unrelenting evil. Unlike other horror villains, Michael's lack of motive and his emotionless mess make him unpredictable and terrifying, symbolizing the unstoppable force of death itself. His presence has haunted audiences for decades, making him one of horror's most enduring figures. At number 9, we have Hans Gruber from Die Hard, brilliantly portrayed by Alan Rickman. Gruber broke the mold for action movie villains by combining intelligence, charm, and cold-blooded ruthlessness. Unlike many villains, Gruber doesn't rely on brute strength. Instead, he manipulates, deceives, and outsmarts his enemies, making him a formidable adversary for John McClane. His sophisticated, calculated demeanor has made him a standout in the action genre and a template for villains in years to come.
When they touch down, we'll blow the roof. They'll spend a month sifting through the rubble, and by the time they figure out what went wrong, we'll be sitting on a beach, earning 20%.
Coming in at number 8 is Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Unlike traditional horror villains, Freddy doesn't just kill his victims, terrorizes them in their dreams. With his burnt face, striped sweater, and razor-sharp glove, Freddy brings a dark humor to horror that was revolutionary. His unique ability to haunt dreams makes him both terrifying and unforgettable, forcing his victims to face their deepest fears in their most vulnerable state.
I know you're there, Freddy.
You think you was gonna get away from me?
I know you too well now, Freddy.
You die.
It's too late, Krueger. I know the secret now. This is just a dream. You're not alive. This whole thing is just a dream.
Number 7 is Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men, played by Javier Bardem. Chigurh is a ruthless hitman whose moral code revolves around fate and chance. His cold, emotionless approach to violence, combined with his chilling calm, makes him terrifying. The infamous coin toss scene is a perfect example of his twisted worldview, where he plays God with people's lives. Bardem's performance won him an Oscar and solidified Chigurh as one of the most unsettling villains in modern film.
You going to shoot me?
That depends. Do you see me?
At number 6, the Dark Lord Voldemort from the Harry Potter series. Voldemort, portrayed by Ralph Fiennes, is driven by a fear of death and a desire for power. His obsession with purity and domination over both magical and non-magical worlds makes him a complex villain. His snake-like appearance, combined with his merciless acts, like the killing of Harry's parents, make him one of the darkest and most feared villains in fantasy.
Nagini. Dinner.
Breaking into the top 5 is Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Unlike traditional villains, Bates appears ordinary, almost innocent. However, his twisted psyche, shaped by his relationship with his mother, leads him to horrific acts. The iconic shower scene and his chilling dual personality created one of the first psychological horror villains, leaving an indelible impact on cinema and forever changing the thriller genre.
Yes. Sometimes just one time can be enough.
At number 4 is the Mad Titan Thanos from the Avengers series. With his mission to bring balance to the universe by erasing half of all life, Thanos sees himself as a necessary force rather than pure evil. Josh Brolin's portrayal adds layers to a villain who genuinely believes his actions are for the greater good. His depth, coupled with his overwhelming power, makes Thanos one of the most compelling villains of the superhero genre.
More magic! Magic with a kick! Magic with a...
Insect.
Taking our number 3 spot is Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs. Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Lecter as a refined yet monstrous psychiatrist who consumes his victims shocked the audiences. Lecter's intelligence, combined with his taste for human flesh, creates a villain that is terrifyingly unpredictable and captivating. Hopkins' Oscar-winning performance turned Lecter into a cultural icon, blending sophistication with horror.
First principles, Clarice. Simplicity. Read Marcus Aurelius. Of each particular thing, ask, what is it in itself? What is its nature? What does he do, this man you seek?
He kills women.
No, that is incidental. What is the first and principal thing he does? What needs does he serve by killing?
At number 2, we have the Joker from The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger's haunting performance turned this chaotic villain into a cinematic legend. The Joker's philosophy of chaos and his complete disregard for morals make him a fascinating counterpart to Batman. Ledger's portrayal is disturbing, unpredictable, and undeniably iconic, setting a new standard for villainy in film. And at number 1, the most iconic villain of all time, Darth Vader from the Star Wars series. Vader's tragic fall from Jedi Knight to Sith Lord is a story of betrayal, loss, and redemption. With his menacing presence, iconic breathing, and devastating power, Darth Vader is more than just a villain, a cultural phenomenon. His journey adds complexity, making him both feared and sympathized with. A true cinematic legend. These villains have terrorized, charmed, and fascinated us, making them unforgettable in the world of cinema.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough! He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
It's not true! That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Who's your favorite villain? Did we miss anyone on this list? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more top picks in movies and TV.